Alright, for those of you catching the replay, we are live over at the Blue Federal Credit Union's soon-to-be headquarters. They're still in progress of being built. They're getting extremely close, so we're going to do a walk around of the entire area and just do a quick update. This is not a direct continuation of the live walks that we've been doing, but this is kind of a spot that I'll probably put in between the part 2 and part 3 of Pershing Boulevard walking. We'll go from there. Hey, store dude, glad we see someone starting to pop in. See another one popping in here. Gonna cross a little bit in a rough spot because of the sun. Let's wait for this car to get crossed. It's chilly out here. I think it's 50 degrees ish, so it's a little bit chilly but not windy. Really wanted to take advantage of today to get a live stream out. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a live stream next week. Whole week is cold and windy. Cold or windy or both, and it's not a good situation for the phones and stuff. Hey, Lee Daniels. Hey, Dalmatian Productions. So right there, as you can see, we got a new blue sign. I love the aesthetic. It's really unique for being modern looking. Looks like they have taken out the, what would you call it, example setup thing for how to lay all the bricks out, unless that's it right here. I think that's garbage though. Yeah, so they definitely got that taken out now. They've got this whole thing opened up, but I don't want to go in here because they are still doing construction. So right there, you may remember in the original Blue tour that they took me on, we looked out those windows right down at the traffic over here. It's a really nice view. For me, see, you said that in your opinion you like the old school stuff better, or the modern things better than the old school. It depends on what it is, for sure. For me, anyway. There are some things like this. It looks really nice for being modern. It's very unique. It doesn't look like all the other buildings. Other things, though, sometimes it gets repetitive. So right there is where they are going to have the architectural thing that looks like the mountains in Colorado. Hey, Parker Taylor. And I don't know if you can see it, but I can definitely see it. And they definitely got a Christmas tree in there as well as tables now. Over here is the community area and gym area on the second floor. And it looks like they've got those areas furnished up. You can also see here that they have some of the planning for the ground in place. There's a proper term for that, and it's not coming to mind tonight. It's later in the evening. A little bit bright for this first part, but overall still a nice night for being almost December now. Hopefully everyone's Thanksgiving on that note went well. From the sounds of it, sounds like it did. At least from many of you. I'll look at the comments in a minute. I saw it pop up again. Got another Blue Federal Credit Union sign there. We also have that area that overlooks the whole area. Hey, Towits. Yep, mine was good. Had a really good turkey and everything. So I did ask, and they said that this whole area that is not grass will be rocks. They were putting in this grass when I was last here about not quite a week ago. I think it was about 4 or 5 days. Sorry if it sounds like I'm shivering, because I am. It's pretty dang chilly out. At least the wind's not blowing. The wind always makes it terrible. So this is the Pershing 19th and Converse Roundabout. And over here they have gotten in this sign as well. They're still putting the signs up, obviously, on this part for the plaza, aka the Blue Diamond Center. But they do got their logo on it. I saw them doing some work on this when I took those photos too that I posted on Instagram the other day. So yeah, right here is a pretty nice view, especially with the sun on it like this. It's a pretty nice view. Right there you can see where you're going to be able to get money from this branch of the Blue Federal Credit Union. Let's see, for the heck of it, I'm going to go over here. This is a spot that I've gone to before for photos. We're going to cross over to the other side of Pershing. You can probably see rocks there. I'm going to climb up onto the highest level and try to get a fairly decent view from there. So let's see, live chat. I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving with your Cheez-Its. I still can't believe there's actually a thing where people are putting Cheez-Its on turkey. Like, it's terrible. Let's see how many of these people stop. None of them. None of them. Hopefully the quality's coming out so I can report these to police. Alright, this one waited. Only took about 5 cars to go by. Lights flashing. The lights don't have to be flashing either. The lights were flashing though. Ugh, God, I love people. I'll read more comments here in a sec after we get across the street. Is it gonna wait? Yep. Let's see. I hate roundabouts. Yeah, roundabouts can be iffy. I don't always hate them. There are times when they definitely seem to be better than the general intersection. This one, it probably was a good idea, but they did not initiate it very well. They have one spot that's 3 lanes and a whole bunch of spots that's 2, and it's weird. Yep, this is from up here on the rocks. Me reaching up as high as I can. This is probably, I'd say a good 10 feet off the normal ground, maybe 15. Go ahead and go back down and start working our way around. Dang. That's all I'm gonna say till I'm just gonna say dang. Let's see if this person waits. Yep. Yeah, the way they did the setup on this roundabout makes it very confusing for most people. It's not hard to understand if you really pay attention to the signs and markings and stuff, but you know, it's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. Let's see, what did Dalmatian say? Can't believe that my hometown just lost 3 tellers. Yeah, we've lost a few here, for sure. I don't think we've really lost any big ones. Dillard's was one, but that wasn't the entire Dillard's. It's just one of the 2 Dillard's stores. Whew, it's chilly. It is chilly. Yeah, right there you can see 19th Street. It's literally 1 lane to get on and off, and all the other roads are 2 lanes to get on and off. So they had to do a weird setup that ends up making it way more confusing than it needs to. It's annoying, and I don't know who decided to do it that way. I would have just made it 2 lanes on and off all the way around. Then it wouldn't be so confusing, but what can you do? Yep, Steinmart in Colorado is obviously gone too. All of those. So yeah, this is the, this is the Blue Federal Credit Union Bank branch. I think they said it was similar to, was it Superior or Lafayette? I think it's Lafayette. The setup that they're using on is similar to Lafayette. And of course, that's just over here, across the parking lot from the main headquarters building. And they got a lot of plants here as well, and grass and everything. It's all planted in, ready to go for the next year. They said that they're supposed to open this up in December. I don't know an exact date. If I can, I'm going to come here for the ceremony, because I'm sure they are going to have some sort of ceremony. I can clearly see, and it looks like on camera it's coming out, there is nothing inside of these tenants yet. They're definitely working on them. I know they have at least one confirmed tenant that will be moving into these retail spaces. I think it's a bagel place. There's a news post about it. Right there you can see the Blue Diamond Center signage that labels this area. Whew. My hands are getting chilled now. Thankfully, I don't have to walk home this time. So now we are on the corner of Chestnut Drive and Converse. And this is more of the retail area. This is the second building, in fact, that you're seeing now. Pretty sure it looks like they still are using the left spot there as a main area for the construction, the construction office, right? They'll probably get converted into some other retail or maybe even an office space for Blue itself. Let's see, lost Kmart, Video Magic, and Gordman's. Dang. U-Haul took over my childhood Kmart not long after it closed. Yep. That's pretty much how it was with Casper. Wasn't that long. So yeah, here's a really nice view. The good thing is it looks like there's no workers here. So I don't got to worry about getting them out of the shot, like keeping them out of the shot. I know the night when I came here, there was like maybe 5 or 10 workers that I could see. So I had to work around that a little bit, but yeah, that's supposed to be the community space right over there where they have all the meetings or whatever, and plenty of area for people to sit and chill outside, hang out. And of course, we got the office space as well. Got plenty of plants here as well. It'll be good to see this place when it gets all opened up. I am curious how many more tenants they've gotten, especially with the current circumstances. So this is at the former Cole Shopping Center here in Cheyenne. If you want to kind of take a little bit of a gander, I know Google Maps does have some footage of it when it was still Cole Shopping Center, and also when they had just torn it out and started putting in all the landscaping. That's the word I was thinking of earlier. Landscaping on it, right? Digging up the ground and getting it to where it needs to be. So just look up Converse Avenue and Pershing Boulevard, and you, in theory, should be able to find it. Right over here is a drainage area that we could see from the elevator shaft that's right over there. This is obviously for runoff and stuff like that, and it looks like they're getting ready to put in all of these sprinklers as well. Got an overflow drain there too. So now we are, let's see, I don't know what the next street over from this is. I know this is Chestnut, but this is the alley that goes along here. that used to kind of be as a back road for the Cole Shopping Center. They've added in a sidewalk that pretty much goes all the way along here to the top. You can kind of see the glare of the sun there. It's bright. The wind's starting to pick up. They said it was going to pick up later in the evening, so I'm not surprised. But all of that is going to be all the office space and library and all that. If you want a little more in depth on that, you can check out my tour that I did here with Blue Federal Credit Union. It's the second video I did of this place after Blue started construction. Yeah, it looks like there might be a couple people here. And they may be normal employees getting ready to, getting their offices ready. Yeah, Eddie's a pain. There's unfortunately some very unsavvy people out there, especially in the business world, like it or not. There are some not so nice ones. It's nice when you have good ones, though. Kmart, not so much, especially with the last one. We all have seen how he ripped off all of the Kmarts pretty much, killed them all off. Only got 24 left, right? I think that's about right. So yeah, the sidewalk here goes straight up to Pershing, and they will not be having an alley entry here anymore. With Cole Shopping Center, I'll go ahead and walk over here. You can see that the fencing here has kind of fallen off here. It's because the semi-trucks would always hit it when they turned into the parking lot. They'd repair it, and then it'd get hit again. They'd repair it, and then they'd hit it again. They'd repair it, and then they'd hit it again. I mean, look at this. Completely broken off. Completely broken off. It's from trucks hitting it. What the heck? We'll go ahead up and around. So right over here is Henderson and Pershing, which is roughly where we started. Not quite, a little bit farther off. We're going to go ahead up here and then back around to give you guys a little bit different perspective on that corner. YouTube live chat. Dear YouTube, if you ever listen to any of my live streams, please make the feature, give a feature that you can lock the chat open instead of it disappearing like it just did again. That's the one annoyance. I found an app that will keep the chat open, but for whatever reason, the audio is screwed up on it. It tends to glitch out on the audio, so it doesn't really help me if it's bad audio. It's sad because I grew up with them in the 2000s, 2010s, same here on Kmart. Absolutely sucks that there are no Kmarts left near me. Last one in Arizona closed in 2020, for sure. Last one near me was obviously this year, Loveland. The next closest one for me is Hamilton, Montana. Apparently Big Bear Lake, California is also on the list now, or about to be. I don't quite understand the situation on that, honestly, but apparently it's going to be closing soon. So nearest Kmart for me will be even farther soon. Well, second nearest, I should say. Second nearest. Hamilton hasn't been marked yet. There we go. Big rip for Kmart for sure. Yep, right over here. You can see it a lot better up here, how the fence is just, it's a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, look at this. This is dangerous, and it really needs repaired. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is the city's job. I'm pretty sure neither of these properties technically have control over this spot, so it definitely needs it. Excuse me. Yeah, right here you can still see some of the old curb where it curves in for the back alleyway that went behind Cole Shopping Center. And now it's just this way, which is better, I think. I think that's better. I think I mentioned in one of my live streams as well, they added all these pylons in the middle to separate out the left turn lane from the left side of the road and the right side of the road, which is another thing I think needed done. Yeah, there's the other end of the path that comes up onto Pershing, as I said. Yeah, it's overall looking like a really nice building, I will say. Yep, I bet this is the garbage area right here. I know they said they had to redo this parking lot because of being used so much by construction and the amount of time they were using it, it was time for it to be fixed, which is exactly what they've done. Definitely looks better now that they've repaired it. Yep, there's the blue sign again. And right there, as you can see, is the left turn lane that comes into here. They've made it to where you cannot turn left out of here, which is another thing I think needed done. One thing of interest I will say, and I think I might leave off on this. I don't know if they're going to leave it this way, but they got 2 stop signs. That one and the original one from the Cole Shopping Center. We'll have to wait and see if they take these out. But really nice sunset overall. For being the end of November now, I'd say 50 degrees is a decent day for a stream. But I am getting chilled, so I'm going to go look for the car that I need to hop in. Anyway, hope you guys did go on to enjoy this updated look at the Blue Federal Credit Union headquarters. Like I said, I will try to do an update here once they get it further along with being complete and all that stuff. Of course, make sure you're subscribed and all that, so that way you don't miss future live streams and videos. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.